Welcome back to the channel and Merry Christmas. Here we are, Christmas Eve. A while back I was, hoping for 1,000 subscribers by Christmas Day. It would have been a great Christmas present, but here we are, Christmas Eve. We got about 850 subscribers, which I really think is amazing. It would be a Christmas miracle to hit 1,000 by tomorrow. I don't think that's gonna happen, but maybe by New Year's, who knows? So this may be one of my viewers anyway, one of the most anticipated videos that I'm gonna do. The $54 tractor cab is back. When I put this thing together and I built this for the first time, it was right at the end of the winter and the weather broke, and I put it together and I really never got to use it because like I say, the weather warmed up and just didn't really need it. So I put it away, I stored it nicely, and here it is again. We're in the middle of a real cold snap here in Northeast Ohio. It's about 23 degrees outside, feels like 15. The wind is just annoying. It just bites you, and that's what this tractor cab really is for. So this is a golf cart cover framed out with PVC, and if you want to know all of the measurements and exactly how I built it, go back and watch that $54 tractor cab. Now, I should also say that since I built that and did that video, $54 went up to like $78, I think. I can leave a link in the description to the exact golf cart cover that I used. When I bought it was 54 bucks. I think it's gone up by like 25, 30 bucks. That's just the way things are right now. Anyway, and then like I said, in that video, you can see all of the measurements that I did and how I attached it. I do want to make some modifications to this before I take it out and test it though. So let's get started on that. So right now you're looking at the back of the tractor and the back of the cab. The cover has a plastic window in the back. Oh, we got a little, I guess the mice got to it over the winter a little bit. Oh well, at least they did it back here. That's the least important part. But anyway, like I was saying, visibility out of the back is not the best. You cannot see down, but if you put your face up to it, when I turn, and I'll take you inside, when I turn around and look through here, you can see back here. You see, but it's not great. So I want to add mirrors to it. Now, of course, I have these magnetic mirrors, and you can actually see them from the cab where they typically are mounted right here. You can see them from the cab through here, but it really isn't practical. I want to mount them where a typical tractor cab would have them mounted. It's much more practical. And so I would take the one from the other side and flip it over like this. And I need to mount it up here. So I have an idea. All right, so just follow along with me here. I'm going to start over here on the driver's side. Now this is where I like to get in and out because it doesn't have the loader stick. So I really don't even use the other side getting in and out. I zip here and come in and out this way. So I'm just going to kind of get this back out of the way. All right, so like I said, I want to mount it right here. Well, there's a PVC pipe right here. And these are just, I don't even know what these are. They're just some kind of a bracket from something that I never used. The point of what they are is they're metal, steel, so they'll be magnetic. And, that's the important part, is that the mirror is going to be able to attach to it. I think I'm going to come down 3 inches and mark it for my hole. All right, 3 inches from there. Boy, it is cold. Oh, I think I'm going to drill about a 1/4 inch hole. The important part is drilling straight through. All right, man, it is so cold out here. Of course, the best thing to work with in sub-freezing temperatures is metal. All right, let's get that adjusted just about where I want it. Tighten it down pretty good. Okay. Again, it comes right down over that. Make sure that's lined up where it's supposed to be. And this hook's down here, like that. All right. Now, not only will this metal with the magnets allow me to not have to drill holes in the plastic, but it's going to also hold the cover in place. There we go. So you could just use washers with this. If you put the washers in the right place, they'd be just as magnetic. I just happen to have these things, so I'm using them. They seem like they're working great. Good. That's why I save weird stuff like this. Doesn't take up much space, but hey, I've got it. All right, put the tools away and put it back together. Of course, we're going to take it for a ride. So of course I have to take you along for a little ride here. I got two cameras here so that I can talk to you, and then you can see what we're doing up ahead. I'm going to try and keep it low RPMs and kind of slow so I can talk to you and you can still hear me. So first off, okay, it is cold, it is winter, and I am dressed, of course, for the weather. This is what I would normally be wearing if I were, you know, plowing snow. But the big difference is I'm not wearing ski goggles. And ski goggles are an absolute must out in this snow because, you know, your eyes get cold and dried out. And I'm not feeling any of that right now. The wind is not a factor anymore. It's fantastic. I can see clearly, I can see out the sides, I can see out the front amazingly. The mirrors, I need to adjust that one a little bit. And yeah, they need to go up a little bit more. I need to adjust them, but they're clear. I can see them clearly. This is amazing to me. For 54 or, you know, 78, 80 bucks. I don't know how much it, but is it worth it? Heck yeah, it's worth it. So anyway, later on this week, we're definitely gonna get some precipitation. I don't know how much snow we're gonna get or if it's gonna be plowable even. But when the weather gets worse, I'm going to take you out again, and we're going to check it out. This is a game changer for the winter, for sure. So the winter storm hasn't hit yet, but a couple things I need to get done before it comes, so I'm going to get it done today. But a couple other things that I did to the cab. Down in here I have these clips. They're tarp clips that hook on to the front of the golf cart cover, and then I put a bungee around and under that knob, and then of course the same thing on that side. I had some different clips on, but I bought these screw like in. So they're really tight and they're not going to let go. I'm definitely concerned about wind. We're supposed to get really strong winds with this storm. I don't know how much snow we're going to get, but the winds, if they get up under here, because this is open, and want to just, you know, lift this whole thing off the tractor, who knows? But I'm going to take you guys out in it. We're supposed to get rain, we're supposed to get high wind, and maybe some snow. But tomorrow, the weather's supposed to start. And there's one more thing I want to do. So I got some Rain-X plastic, and I'm going to wipe down the outside of these plastic windows and put some of this on there. And if it rains, that should help. I mean, we'll see, you know, got to try it. Might as well do the mirrors too. I used to ride a motorcycle, and when I'd wear a full face helmet, I sprayed this stuff on, and if you ran into some rain, it definitely worked. So I'm hopeful that it'll work for this too. Okay guys, it is ridiculous out here. The storm has hit. It is -5 degrees, and with the wind chill, it feels like 30 below in Northeast Ohio. We are not used to this. Wow. So the tractor right now is in the barn, and this is the snow that came in through the holes and stuff in the barn. It's not an airtight barn. I can't believe I'm doing this. My wife thinks I'm nuts. So let's just give it a shot. I got one camera up here so you can see what it's like outside, and the other camera is right here inside the tractor. Let's warm her up and get out there and get it over with. All right, here we go. So what I'm really most interested in, of course, like I said before, is how this protects me from the wind. And I am never going to see more wind than what we have right now. Wow. I was half expecting this thing to get blown right off. This is incredible. I mean, you don't get any heat from this. Of course you don't get any heat from this. I said that before. It is to protect you from the wind and to protect you from snow hitting you in the face. I'm not wearing, I mean, I got a hat, I got my coveralls on and gloves. Wow. Like I said before, I am never going to see more wind than this. This is amazing. The wind is hitting my legs, of course, because this is all open up here. But so what? It's not cold. It's not cold. The wind chill is 30 below zero, and I am not cold. Here comes some wind gusts. Oh yeah. It's blowing the plastic. I mean, this is amazing. I hope you don't think I'm overreacting. I'm really. It is at a point right now where the National Weather Service is telling us that you cannot survive out in this weather. You'll get frostbite within 5 minutes. And this is a cheap golf cart cover, and it is protecting me. This is amazing. Well, there's nothing else to check out. I'm gonna go back to the barn. So, you know, just to let you guys know what I'm wearing, I'm wearing good gloves, a coverall. Underneath I have a hoodie on and sweatpants, and I have good winter boots. And the wind chill is 30 below. Can I stress that enough? And it's blowing against this plastic. You can feel it pushing it. And I'm fine. I'm totally fine. I could plow the driveway, I could work out here, no problem. I'm loving these mirrors too. This is a perfect setup for as inexpensive as this is. This is a perfect setup. I mean, you can see me. You know how clearly you can see me right now. That's how clearly I can see you. So, I mean, this is not, wow, less than $100 for a tractor cab that protects me in 30 below wind chills. Oh my gosh. Okay, final thoughts before I freeze to death out here. So, am I impressed? Of course I'm impressed. You know I'm impressed. If you want to build one of these, is it worthwhile? Do it. Go ahead. Buy yourself a golf cart cover, even if it's $150, $200, it's worth it. It really, really is effective. I mean, I can't give you a better example than the wind we're getting right now and the temperatures. So, I'm absolutely thrilled. If you have any questions about the build, if you have any questions about it, only one drawback I can see, it's these lights inside the cab are completely ineffective. Of course, if I turn those on, it just lights up the inside of the cab. But other than that, I mean, if you got to plow in the dark, you're gonna have to figure out a different way to light it. But I got to get inside before I freeze to death. I want to wish everybody a Merry Christmas. I'm gonna have a wonderful Christmas. Next week, Sam's doing stuff. We're gonna show you my entire year in review, 2022, everything we did up until now, and should be pretty entertaining. I'm actually looking forward to looking back at all that. So anyway, Merry Christmas everybody, and we'll see you next week when I'm doing more stuff.